Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a principle so profound, so universally recognized, that it's known as the Golden Rule. It's a concept that transcends cultures, religions, and time itself. We're talking about Matthew 7:12, where Jesus says, "So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you, for this sums up the law and the prophets." Let's take a moment to really let that sink in. In everything. Not just when it's convenient. Not just with people we like. In everything. This isn't a suggestion. It's a foundational command for how we should live our lives. It's simple enough for a child to understand, yet so deep that we can spend a lifetime exploring its implications. So what does it truly mean to do to others what you would have them do to you? At its core, it's about empathy. It's about stepping out of our own perspective, our own needs, and our own desires for a moment, and stepping into someone else's shoes. Before we act, before we speak, we are called to ask ourselves a simple question: how would I want to be treated in this situation? Think about it in your daily life. When you're in a disagreement, how do you want to be treated? You probably want to be listened to be respected, to have your feelings acknowledged, even if the other person doesn't agree with you. The Golden Rule, therefore, calls us to offer that same respect and understanding to the person we're disagreeing with. It's about seeking connection before correction. When you make a mistake, how do you want to be treated? You'd likely hope for grace, for forgiveness, for a chance to make things right. So when someone else stumbles, are we quick to extend that same grace? Or do we rush to judgment? The Golden Rule challenges us to offer the same mercy we ourselves so desperately need at times. This isn't just about avoiding negative actions. It's not simply, don't do to others what you don't want them to do to you. That's the Silver Rule. And while it's a good start, Jesus takes it a step further. He makes it a proactive, positive command. It's about doing. It's about actively seeking opportunities to show kindness, to offer help, to speak a word of encouragement. Think about the last time someone did something unexpectedly nice for you. Maybe they held the door, paid you a genuine compliment, or just offered a warm smile. How did that make you feel? Probably pretty good, right? It might have even turned your whole day around. The Golden Rule empowers us to be that person for someone else. We have the power, in every single interaction, to bring a little bit of light into the world. Let's break down the second part of the verse, for this sums up the law and the prophets. This is a massive statement. Jesus is saying that this one simple principle is the very heart of the entire Old Testament. All the laws, all the commands, all the teachings of the prophets, they all point to this. They are all fulfilled in this one command to love our neighbor as we love ourselves, expressed through our actions. Why is this so significant? Because it simplifies everything. It can be easy to get lost in rules and regulations, to get caught up in the do's and don'ts of faith. But Jesus cuts through all of that and gives us the ultimate guiding principle. If you are ever unsure of what to do in a situation, come back to the Golden Rule. Are your actions a reflection of how you would want to be treated? If the answer is yes, you are likely on the right path. This is a call to action. It's a call to move beyond simply believing in kindness and to start actively practicing it. And it starts with the small things. It's in the way we talk to the cashier at the grocery store. It's in how we respond to that annoying email from a coworker. It's in the patience we show to our family members at the end of a long day. Imagine what our communities, our workplaces, and our homes would look like if we all truly committed to living this out. Imagine the arguments that would be avoided, the relationships that would be healed, the kindness that would spread. It would be transformative. Of course, this is not always easy. There will be times when we don't feel like being kind. There will be people who are difficult to love. There will be situations where our first instinct is to be selfish. And in those moments, we have a choice. We can react based on our feelings, or we can respond based on this higher principle. Living out the golden rule requires intentionality and self-awareness. It means we have to pause before we react. It means we have to check our own motives. Are we acting out of pride, out of anger, or are we acting out of a genuine desire to treat the other person with the dignity and respect they deserve as someone made in the image of God? It also requires courage. Sometimes, treating someone how you want to be treated means standing up for them when they being mistreated. It means speaking truth, but doing so with gentleness and respect. It means choosing love when the world is screaming for hate. And remember, this applies in everything, not just personal relationships, but in business, in politics, in how we engage online. How do we want corporations to treat us? With honesty and fairness. So we should be honest and fair in our own dealings. How do we want people with different opinions to treat us online? With respect and a willingness to listen. So we must offer that same courtesy, even when we strongly disagree. The beauty of the golden rule is that it's not a transaction. We don't do good things for others just so they will do good things for us in return. That's not the point. We do it because it's the right thing to do. We do it because it reflects the heart of God. It's an overflow of the love and grace that we ourselves have received. When we understand how much we are loved by God, it frees us to love others without expecting anything in return. So, let's make this practical. I want to challenge you this week to be a golden rule detective. In every interaction you have, I want you to actively look for an opportunity to apply this principle. Maybe it's letting someone go ahead of you in traffic. Maybe it's taking the time to truly listen to a friend who is struggling without jumping in to offer solutions. Maybe it's publicly giving credit to a colleague for their hard work. Or maybe it's as simple as putting your phone away when you re-talking to someone, giving them your full, undivided attention, just as you would want them to do for you. Start small. Don't try to change the whole world overnight. Just focus on your next interaction, and then the one after that. These small, intentional acts of kindness, these moments of choosing empathy over apathy, they create ripples. You never know how your simple act of living out the golden rule might impact someone's day or even their life. Jesus didn't just teach this principle, he lived it. His entire life was a demonstration of putting others first, of loving self-sacrificially. He healed the sick, ate with outcasts, and washed his disciples' feet. He treated every single person he encountered with dignity and value. He is our ultimate example. By striving to live out the golden rule, we are not just following a moral code, we are imitating Christ. We are becoming a more accurate reflection of his love to a world that desperately needs it. We are showing people what the kingdom of God looks like. One act of kindness at a time. It's a journey, not a destination, and it's one we can all start today. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this has been an encouragement to you. If you found this message helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Share one way you plan to apply the golden rule this week. Let's inspire each other. Have a blessed week, and go out there and make a positive difference. See you next time.